Hello everybody, it's Cobalt here and welcome back to another video. As you can see, there is something very exciting behind me. It is of course the Series 3 blind boxes for Littlest Pet Shop. I have a full case to unbox with you guys today, and these were sent to me by BasicFun because if you haven't heard the news, I am once again returning as an LPS brand ambassador for the year of 2025, and I am so excited. So this is my first video on the channel officially unboxing some Wave 3 pets, and I'm very excited. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. So if you've been here on my channel before, I am sure you know the drill, but for those of you who have never seen one of my unboxing videos, I'm going to briefly go through all of the packaging just so you guys can see what's up, and then I will speedily open up all of them and review every single pet. So here is the box that everything came in. If you want to get a full display case, you might get lucky at one of your local stores. Stores that have typically sold these blind boxes are Target, Walmart, and Toys R Us, so you might want to try your luck at one of those. As you can see, there's an LPS trapped up here in the little display case. It's the baby turtle, so I will end up getting two of him because he will also be in one of the actual blind boxes. You can see here on the box that it says Series 3, and it comes with G7 LPS number 131 through 148. More info here, there's 18 pets to collect, and of course we have the new panda mascot for Wave 3. I think she's really cute. And yes, the advertising here is correct. There are 18 pets, and you will get no doubles aside from the turtle in the display case if you buy the entire display. On this side of the box are some images of some of the pets that we can get inside, and the other side actually shows all 18 of the pets. And here is the back of the box. It is so cute with all the different pets here. The Series 1 packaging does not have this. It's actually just blue, and I haven't owned one of the Series 2 packs, so I'm not sure if it has an image like this, but I really like this a lot. I'll definitely be saving this box because it's great to display your pets on the different shelves, so I'll be doing that. But without further ado, let's start off with our very first blind box. I'm just going to grab this one randomly and see who we get. This is an ES code, so crossing my fingers that means that the pets look really good. If you're not sure what I mean by ES codes, there are ES pets and KX pets. The KX ones will most likely be sold at Five Below, and I do know some of these blind boxes have been popping up there already, but for an actual really good in-depth comparison, LPS Honey actually has a video of that I would definitely recommend going to check out. But it is officially time. So these open up the same way as any other blind box. They pretty much look exactly the same. Here's all the info. Once again, all of our pets here. I am most excited for this orange cat, I think. And honestly, looking at all these pets, I really like the way that they all look together, even if there's some pets that I don't like as much as others, because Series 2 has probably been my least favorite for blind boxes so far. I just thought all the pets felt kind of random in a series, but I do really like these guys. So I think we are stepping up from Wave 2. There's definitely better, nicer ways to open up the blind boxes, but I'm just gonna kind of rip into it. Alright, so first up we get our checklist for Wave 3. I'm not going to be going over this because I've already done that in a couple other videos, but here it is. It shows all of the pets we can get in the entire series, and here is the very first Roblox code for this video. And we have a trading card. I'm not going to look at it yet because I want to be surprised for which pet we get here. Oh, okay. Walrus. His accessory is a little fish. I really like the color of his base. I think it's a super interesting, nice blue. It honestly kind of matches Cobalt. That's pretty close. And I don't really like his eyes. I'm not a huge fan of this specific shade of green, but they are interesting. I do think having yellow and green eyes is kind of a cool feature, but it looks a bit strange in this design. So let's take a look at his card. Ooh, his card is very fancy, standing in front of the Northern Lights. He is number 145, hungriest, level 1, and rare. But yeah, definitely not my favorite, but not a horrible way to start this video. And in case you were wondering, he is not remolded. The bottom of this pet still says 2008. Put him back there with his little accessory. Moving on to another random box from the top row. Here is the next Roblox code. Our next pet. Oh, I see a dog biscuit, so I'm assuming it's a dog. Oh, okay. First up, accessory. I was correct, it is a dog biscuit. I have been anticipating this LPS because she is one of the Jack Russell / Dalmatian LPS, and historically they have had very weird looking eyes in my opinion. For example, sneak peek at another pet that comes in Wave 3. Like, her eyes are pointing in two different directions. So cross your fingers that she's gonna have normal eyes. Time for the reveal. Oh my god, she does. Okay, I love this one. I love her. She's so pretty. I love the color in her eyes. That's actually one of my favorite shades of blue of all time, and I love her eyelashes. Come on, man. Why was it so hard to do it on this dog, but you could do it perfectly on this dog? Take notes, BasicFun. We want more eyes like this, less eyes like this, and I'm sure everybody down below in the comments will agree. Alright, so obviously I do also have to address that this pet is technically a remake of this LPS right here, which is from the original G1, G2 Jack Russell base, and it's basically just that design translated onto this new base, which I actually think is a lot of fun. If BasicFun is going to remake different pet designs, I think it would actually actually be cool to see them on new bases like this. And as an LPS customizer, that's actually something that I personally have a lot of fun doing, is taking designs from certain LPS and putting them on different bases. But yeah, I think that this is a really well done translation, and I absolutely love her so much. And I'm not noticing anything about the printing that I don't like. I think she looks pretty solid all around. Looking closer, her eyes and even this diamond shape around this eye in particular are a little bit grainy, but I honestly really can't see that on camera. It's more something that I have to like put right in front of my face to see. And in case you were wondering, she still says 2009 on the bottom, so it is not a remold either. And I know we've only opened up 2 pets so far, but she's definitely my favorite. I almost forgot, we gotta look at the card, which is also really cute. I love this little grassy background that she's in front of. She is number 146, chilliest. I assumed since she has a diamond around her eye, she would be fanciest, but no, she's chilliest, level 1, and core. Put her back there next to Mr. Walrus with her little accessory. Guys, I love her so much. She's adorable. Next LPS. Here is the next Roblox token, and here is our pet here. Okay, we got a steak accessory. Oh, it's the wolf. It's the wolf. I'm so excited. I can't believe that this guy comes in the blind boxes because I think he looks amazing. All right, moment of truth. Yes. Oh, he looks so good. Okay, now I can't decide which one is my favorite. I've only opened up 3 pets, but like low key, I think the Wave 3 blind boxes might be my favorite blind box series so far. I love this accessory. Fun fact about me, this is my favorite LPS accessory of all time. But I think that this one in particular and the other versions that have come out for G7 are kind of lazy because they are not painted at all. The little bone in the middle and then the piece on the outside should be painted white, but it's not, so it's okay. But I love the wolf, so I will let it slide. Oh, he's so cool. I love the star around his eye. I love all the different colors, and this is a great example of a really cool design that doesn't need gradients to make it look interesting. Because I'm kind of the opinion right now that BasicFun should probably stop doing gradients because they don't necessarily have the technology to make it look very clean and polished. Let's look at his card. Ooh, this one is also cool. I love how we're actually getting new backgrounds for the cards as well. He is number 148, sassiest, level 1, and rare. Yeah, he's definitely sassy. Look at him. And in case you were wondering, here he is next to the other 2 G7 wolves. Still of the opinion that this is like one of the best LPS molds of all time. I am obsessed with the Timberwolf LPS. These 2 are absolutely brothers, but if you have all 3 of them, you can officially start your very own wolf pack. So let's put him back there. Guys, is he my new favorite G7 LPS? Maybe. It's very possible. Next blind box. After this one, we have 2 more on the top row. Here is the next code, and our next pet. Who is it gonna be? Okay, I see apples, so some kind of herbivore animal. Oh, okay, I was also really excited about this one. Guys, we are on a roll. It is the capybara. I've always been a fan of the capybara molds from day one, but I've never been too much of a fan of the colors. I've always wanted a naturally colored capybara, and finally we have it, guys, and he looks amazing. Legitimately, I haven't really had any printing issues to complain about so far. All these look amazing. Their eyes have all been so glossy and printed correctly, and I love them. His snout has like a little bit of paint spillage here and there, you know. Yeah, I love him. I love him so much. Apple's pretty boring accessory. I have 40 billion of them now thanks to G7. But here is his card. He is standing in front of a very majestic waterfall, but he is number 143, sportiest, level 1, and exotic. And, oh yeah, okay, he is sportiest because he has a little lightning bolt only on one side. Kind of an interesting design choice. It almost looks like a scar, which I guess is kind of cool. But I love how naturally colored he is and just his overall design in general. I think it looks amazing, and he actually looks like a capybara. So, wow, we've had 3 really good pets in a row. Oops. Here is the next code. All right, we got a hairbrush. Oh, okay. It looks like this LPS is going to be sportiest as well because she has a little lightning bolt on both of her ears, which I never realized. I actually think that that's kind of cool. It's a very interesting shape. And she does have some paint spillage here, kind of where the eyebrow fur is, but it's not awful. I just wanted to point that out. You can kind of see it up here as well. I do really love the color of her eyes, actually. Those are super cool. When I saw photos of this one, I didn't think I would like it as much just because I'm not a huge fan of this dog base or this purple color, but seeing her in real life, I think I like her a lot better. I did really quickly just want to see both of these pets together because they feel very similar to me. It's pretty much the exact same design except without the diamonds here. I feel like they could be sisters as well, but now let's look at her card. Here it is. I feel like the photo on this one is very zoomed in, but she's also in front of a new background, I think, and she is number 144, sportiest, level 1, and core. So again, not my favorite. I think I still like her better than the walrus, but either way, a fun addition to the collection. Now for the last blind box on the top row. Here is the next code. I did accidentally see the card, so I'll just show that now. So another one that I'm not like very excited about, but I still think that her design is kind of cool. She is number 147, sassiest, level 2, and exotic. So the accessory that she comes with is a bag of peanuts, and here she is. I feel like her eyes look a little bit weird. They're kind of grainy closer to the center of her face, but I do actually like the colors more in real life than I thought I would, but not one of my favorite bases. All right, now for the very first box from the second row. Here's the next Roblox code. Oh, okay. So we got a salad for the accessory. Not very many painted details on this one, but we have the rhino. Ooh, he's a very interesting color, a lot lighter than I thought. Right off the bat, the head and body colors don't really match each other super well. I am definitely under the opinion that BasicFun has gotten a lot better at this, especially with white pets, but I think this guy is maybe a little bit of a step backwards. I want to look at his card before I actually flip the pet around. On the card, he looks really cute. Kind of a weird design though, I'll be completely honest, but anyways, he is number 140. Hungriest, level 2, and rare. So moment of truth. Okay, he's cute, thank God. Mine does seem to be a little bit misprinted. It seems like it overfilled the mold instead of being pushed too much to the side, because right here by his snout, the eye looks fine, but it's definitely overextending on this side. And we have the problem a little bit on this side, but not terrible. I do just think that this design is really strange though. It's like he's got grape jelly spilled on his head. So I think this one is probably my least favorite so far. Oh, I accidentally saw the card again, so I'll just show that now. It is the sloth, another one that I'm not really all that excited about, but this is number 139, sportiest, level 1, and exotic. Here is the Roblox code, and he comes with a banana, and here is the sloth. So it's definitely a lot more pink in real life. I thought it would be more orange. The eyes are not all that glossy. This one's a little bit rough, so I think I just got kind of a weird one. You can see that it's the sportiest pet because of the lightning bolt, but I just don't think that I personally really like the sloth molds all that much. You can see that there's also a little bit of graininess on the edge of the printing on his face. And in case you were curious, here are both of the G7 sloths together. So I thought that they would be a lot more similar. They're actually pretty different. I feel like this is the girl version and this is the boy version. But if you're a fan of the sloths, now we get a second one. But personally, they are not for me. Next box, who is it gonna be? I still haven't gotten the cat that I want, so I am very much anticipating her. All right, here is your next Roblox code. I see green. Is this our panda? Oh, okay. This accessory is a little bamboo leaf. Also have a lot of these thanks to G7. And here is the fish. I know what I have said about the Wave 2 fish. I do not like him whatsoever, but I really like the angelfish mold, and I think that this design is super cool. So honestly, this might be my favorite fish of all time. Eyes are such a pretty color, and they look really, really good. Obviously, the spot around her eye is a little bit grainy, and so is her eye. And here is her card, classic fish background. She's number 138, friendliest, level 2, and exotic. All right, so maybe since she was a pet that I actually liked, that means that we'll get another good one in this box. Next code, and I see blue, so I'm not sure who this is. It is the owl. This one actually looks really cool. It's got a nice diamond pattern on its stomach, which I know one of the Clydesdale horses from Wave 2 had. Again, she does have the graininess problem not only in her eyes, but also in the ring around her eyes. So I guess those are printed with the same machine, but it's not super noticeable. It's just a little bit more noticeable on her than the other pets because the eyes are so giant. But I actually really like this one more than I thought I would. And this is interesting because I think that this might be the first G7 pet where the head and body are intentionally two different colors. So that is fun. Her accessory flew all the way over here, but it is a little fish. These accessories are pretty cool, although I don't know if owls eat fish. Anyways, let's put her back there and quickly take a look at the card. Here it is. It is number 137, fanciest, level 2, and exotic. We have 2 more boxes on the middle row. Still haven't gotten the panda yet. Here's the next code for you guys. We got some heart biscuits, and we got a cat. But here is her card. Oh, this picture is so cute. This is number 140, sassiest, level 1, and core. This cat really, really reminds me of Pia's little customs mascot, Moment of Truth. I think she looks pretty alright. I'll do a quick little comparison to my Series 1 Himalayan cat. And here they are. So the bases are still the same, but this one does have rounder eyes. So maybe BasicFun has listened to my advice of giving them rounder eyes. And by that, I don't don't mean the mold of the eyes, I just mean the printing. You can see the curvature in them. But yeah, I think that this cat is so cute. She's like a little dandelion, and again, she reminds me of Pia, which is really cool, and the vibrancy of the green in her eyes is also so pretty, and the little stars are actually really cute as well. The eye shine looks like it got a little bit messed up because it's printed too close to the top of her eye, so the corner of it is kind of folded or in shadow, but that's not super noticeable. That's just something that I have personally noticed because I literally look at LPS all day. But yeah, she is a good one. I like her a lot. Last box from the second row. Here is the next code, and oh, this is the axolotl. So we got a pink bowl, which is another commonly reoccurring accessory, but this one is actually a slightly different shade of pink from the others that we have had. And here is the axolotl. Interesting color choices. It's like a very light peach color and then a minty green, but I'm not opposed to it. I do like the symbol around his eyes. I think that's kind of cool. I'm getting desert vibes from this pet for some reason. Oh, he is actually the first of the new personality symbols, which is the happiest symbol. So he is number 142, happiest, level 1, and exotic. And here's his little picture, very cute. All right, so I guess I have to move all these pets out of the way to get to the second row. Maybe I can slide it out. Okay, nobody fell over. All right, first box on the final row. All right, I see green, so I think this might finally be the turtle. Here's the next code. He comes with carrots, which is another very repeated accessory. And here he is. His eye looks a little bit strange, so I guess it's a good thing that we got two of them in this box. That is also kind of weird. It's like the bottom line of purple didn't really get printed on properly, but the one in my box does not seem to have that problem. But I think that this is another new mold for G7, another return of a triplet space, because the other triplets turtle is this mold where he is standing and this one is sitting. I actually think that this one is a lot cuter, and I really like his little pose. His colors are very, very vibrant though, so I know not everybody is going to necessarily vibe with that. But here is his little card image, number 133, fanciest, level 2, and core. All right, we might have to move everybody in the background because I don't think I can get these last boxes out without knocking everyone over. Here is the next Roblox code. I think this might be the cat that I said I really wanted. Oh yes, it is. Definitely a cat. It comes with a jar of milk. Yes, I really like her. She is very, very cute. And her eyes look really, really good. And again, they're super glossy. Unfortunately, not all of the pets in this pack have had the really glossy eyes, but I think that when the eyes look like this, it is definitely a lot better. Her head and body coloring actually looks pretty spot on. I was gonna say it looks a little bit off, but that's mostly just on my camera. And of course, she is technically a remake design of this cat right here, which is an LPS that I've always wanted, but it's the same situation with the Jack Russell earlier, where it's an old design printed on a new mold, which I think is a lot of fun. Let's quickly look at her card here. She's a lot more vibrant orange in the card, but I actually think I like the execution of the pet better. She is number 132, chilliest, level 2, and core. I don't really see the chilliest vibes, but I guess that would be what the symbols in her ears are, which I think are really, really cute, and I really, really like this one. Next up, I see a pizza slice as the accessory. Oh, okay, and we got the ant, which honestly kind of looks like a firefly based on the way that it is colored here. But here it is. I think it looks pretty cute. I really like the eyes. They're very funny. This one is a remake of this LPS right here, though. And I also do like that the eyes are actually pointing in the same direction, so it looks like it's looking to the side. I don't really think that we've had too many G7 pets like that. And here is their little pizza accessory. And then, of course, here is the card image. Oh, is there a heart on the side? Yes, there is. So this pet is number 134, friendliest, level 2, and core. Not the biggest fan of the ant LPS, but I think that this one is pretty cute, and I really like the base color of it. All right, third to last blind box. We still need the panda. Oh, okay, I thought we got a second turtle. It's just a plant. That scared me for a second. We finally got the Wave 3 panda. Oh, I'm so excited for her. Here is the token, and here is the card sitting in a little cherry blossom forest, which is really cute. Number 131, also the new happiest personality, level 2, and rare. Classic potted plant accessory, got a bunch of those. But now, look at her. Oh, she's really pretty. Okay, I really, really like this one in real life. I was skeptical about it when I first saw it, but it has definitely been growing on me, and I think it is safe to say that I officially like her now. And now we got all of our wave mascots together. So we got Wave 1, Wave 2, and Wave 3. Wave 1 will still always be my favorite, but I really, really like Wave 3, so I think she would be my second favorite. All right, last two blind boxes. I don't remember which pets I am missing, so let's continue keeping it a surprise. Here is the next code. This one is really small. Oh, it's the new guinea pig. Wow, I forgot how tiny these LPS were. So she comes with a coconut for some reason. This is an LPS that existed back in G2, but was never really used all that much. So it's kind of interesting to see her return because I always forget that these guinea pig bases exist. Very interesting, very colorful design. I think that this blue on her head is kind of out of place. Maybe it would have looked better if she also had blue eyes, but she is really cute, and I think that this would be a fun mold to customize. But here is the card number 136, Hungriest level 2 and core. All right, so we got one more pet left for this video. Who is it gonna be? I have no idea. All right, here is the final code for today's video. I'm just going to take a look at the card first to see who we got for the very last pet. Oh, I forgot about this one. It is the Labradoodle, who is number 135, chilliest level 1 and core. I think this one's really cute. I'm very interested to see her eyes in person. She comes with a little mini sailboat, another repeated accessory, but another different color. I really love this light sandy color for her base. I think that's very pretty. And here she is. I know what I said earlier about gradients, but I actually think that this gradient looks pretty decent. But when it comes to gradients, my biggest issue with them is that there's never necessarily a clean application. It gets kind of speckly around the edges, and it definitely hurts the quality of the eyes. Her eyes are a lot more grainy than they would be if she did not have that gradient. But I actually do really love her eyes with this cool scalloped pattern. I think that's super unique and another new thing for G7, which is very, very fun. And again, super glossy eyes, and I love her eyelashes. She is very, very cute. Her tongue could have been painted a little bit more. The printing on it is kind of low, but I appreciate that her little paw pads are painted. That's very cute as well. And I think it's safe to say that I like this pet. I definitely think that she is a cute one. And finally, we have completed opening all 18 pets for the Series 3 blind boxes. Guys, honestly, like, I love Series 3 so far. I think all of these pets are so cute. I love pretty much all the designs, and I also really love looking at them now, how there's a pretty good portion of really brightly colored LPS and really neutrally colored LPS. So definitely something for everybody. Obviously, you do not have to purchase the entire case. You can pick and choose. I will try my best to find codes for all the boxes and put them down below in the description for you guys, so hopefully they will actually correspond to each different box type. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments which of these pets was your favorite. I think my favorite is probably the wolf, but I am biased because I love wolves, but I also love this one so much, and all the ones that are directly behind me, I love them. But yeah, once again, huge thank you to BasicFun for not only sending me all of these pets to review for you guys, but for also allowing me the opportunity to be a brand ambassador again. I really appreciate it. I know that role, and also just opening an entire case of blind boxes in general, is a huge privilege, and I really appreciate it. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!